ladies, gentlemen, gamers, and fellow Fortnite lovers. Welcome back. So, uh, this is gonna be a weird one. I feel like in the past, every time I made a Fortnite video, it was one of happiness, aside from the reactions, because this is, I mean, I guess you could call it a reaction, but it's more of a inspection, an audit, some would say, of what Fortnite's doing. Because recently, every single time I make a Fortnite video, aside from the reactions, it's about something bad. It's about something that's a little sussy. It's about something that's not too good or potentially not good. Basically, it's something in the negatives, not a positive. Now, the main thing that I saw, because I'm waiting for Winterfest, I'm waiting to react and get my nice free Winterfest skin, aside from the Skibbity Toilet thing here. Winterfest December 20th at 3 p.m. ET. So I was waiting to get this, which is in about a little under an hour. So I was excited. And then I saw something in the top left here, and I was like, okay, what is this? And when I looked more into it and I saw what it was, I was like, oh god, I gotta make a video about this. So for those of you who don't know, and I'm not talking about the Skibbity Toilet, collaboration, although I will say, as much as I hate Skibbity Toilet, and as much as I don't, I really don't like it, and a lot of other people seem to not like it either from Fortnite, because they tried to get the creator canceled to not get this in Fortnite, to maybe think like, oh, Epic won't add it if the creator's canceled, they'll think it's a brand risk or whatever. But no, it's in, and as much as I don't like it, I think it's actually a really well done collaboration, because at the end of the day, I don't know much about Skibbity Toilet, but just looking at it, looking at the actual Skibbity Toilet itself, like, again, I don't really know much about it, but those animations are kind of crazy. Like, it's accurate. I have seen some Skibbity Toilet. Sadly, the reality is you can't really go living on the internet without seeing some of it. But I think they actually did it pretty well. They did a decent well. But we're not talking about that. We're talking about this. We're talking about OG Season Shop. So this kind of goes against a lot of things, and we're going to kind of explore a little bit here. And sadly, I don't have the Carfax of the original, but I did make a video on the original posting that Epic made. But we are getting into the topic of previous skins returning. So I'm actually going to take a look here, right? Let me see the Renegade Raider. So Renegade Raider, because if this is an actual Battle Pass skin, then I'm a little confused. And we're going to go over some, not all, but some of the community outcry about what they feel about this, because I already could kind of tell, and again, this is my first time seeing this, at least with the community outcry, but this kind of goes against what they said. So for those of you who don't know, this, I believe, and let me just do my due diligence here, the Renegade Raider is a character that, oh, this thing has lore, wow. So it could have been purchased in the season shop during season 1 after reaching level 20. So what the fuck is the season shop? What? That's not the battle pass, is it? Oh, so wait. The season shop was added in the item shop during season 1 instead of new items daily. Shop would have items that were unlocked at certain levels. So it wasn't really a battle pass per se. Okay, so never mind. I was kind of wrong, but we'll do some more research live, of course. But essentially, the big issue is this was something from season 1. I thought it was in the battle pass, but apparently that's wrong, and maybe other people aren't doing their due diligence either. But the biggest thing that is strange about this thing is you have to earn XP to even unlock the ability to purchase this. So this is something I've noticed mostly about all of Fortnite, and there's even a video here. What the fuck is this? We have a little advertisement here for this? What is this shit? Wow, look at these amazing skins. Whoa. That's it. The fact that they made a video about that is more insulting than anything. But this is where you have to unlock the ability to buy this. The only other time I can remember off the top of my head that this was done in another game is one of the demons and devils of the gaming industry, people I hate specifically, Bungie. Bungie did this in Destiny where you had to unlock the ability to buy merchandise for their game by playing the game. In the game, you had to do something to, I think, unlock a shirt, which I did buy. I'm not going to lie. It's the Festival, no, not Festival of Light. It was some other shirt, but That's the only other developer who's very evil and who I dislike all their practices of that has done something like this. So if we go and check it out, right, we'll look at it in the shop here. So we see Raider's Revenge, Renegade Raider, Aerial Assault Trooper, and then Aerial Assault 1. I'll just get the elephant out of the room right now. I think these things do not look good. I think these things, and everyone has their personal fancy. That's fine. Me personally, I don't think you should even. I think they would pay me money to take these skins. I would not ever really put these on unless I have no other skins. I don't think these skins are necessarily good, and the fact that we have to unlock them, or unlock the ability to buy them, doesn't make any fucking sense to me. I think, and at the end of the day, the argument can always become, oh, well, it's cosmetic, it doesn't matter. Sure, but if you use that argument, then nothing fucking matters. This is where, if we do like it, it does matter. So, this is where I think the main issue is Fortnite has been doing this a lot recently. And with this season, one big change I'm noticing is they actually want you to play a game. I don't remember if I put out the video recently or not, but I believe I was talking about how they changed dailies. Dailies now are complete daily quests in any experience. So, in essence, what they've done is they've made it so each experience, racing, festival, zero build, OG, reload, sometimes those used to have, or, back in the day, all those things used to have separate dailies, and you could get a lot of XP by doing each milestone because they were all different. These up here, global daily bonus goals, they're global now, but they used to just be daily bonus goals, and they used to be specific for each separate one. Now they're all combined, so overall you're getting a lot less. But one thing I have noticed is when you play the game, they're giving more XP for chests. They're giving more XP for looting stuff. They're giving more XP basically around the board, and they're even giving XP in regular game modes for playing the game. You used to only get that in creative. Now they're putting it in regular. So they're kind of transferring how you get XP, where they want you to actually play the game more. They want you on the game playing it rather than just getting it from dailies, which you're still going to get it from dailies. It's just going to be a lot slower, but they're basically putting it from one area you're getting it to a different area, which is playing. Instead of doing missions, they want you to stay and play the game. That's a change that it can be and probably is its own video. But what we're going to go over today is just this, right? This goes in line with them wanting you to play the game. They want you to get XP by, again, playing the game, to then be able to buy these. Obviously, this doesn't affect gameplay, but this is going down a slippery slope where it's like, this isn't necessarily good. Like, obviously, you should play the game, but people should be well within their right. If they don't want to play the game and waste their money, go right ahead. I don't think this is anything good. Like, oh yeah, Fortnite wants to make sure that you actually play the game so that way you could buy the skin and people who don't play the game don't waste their money. I don't think they care. If they want to take your money and you don't want to play the game, more power to you, and they probably like that. Obviously, this probably has to do more with exclusivity. So my original gripe with this was that, oh, this was in the battle pass and they're releasing it out of the battle pass. But that's, from what I can see, and we're going to do research now too, that's wrong because this was never in the battle pass. If it was, though, I would have a major issue with this because they said, starting from, I forgot which one specifically, but starting from one of the recent battle passes onward, all those things could appear in the shop after 2 years. No battle pass before that. All their stuff is locked. You can't get it unless Fortnite goes back on that. It's basically lost to the void if you couldn't make it. Boo hoo. So this is where I'm like, okay, well that's out the window because they're bringing it back. But like I said, it's not in a battle pass. But the main idea is, why the fuck do you have to earn these things? I mean, at the end of the day, it's not hurting anyone, and because I guess it's trying to be more exclusive, you actually do have to play the game a bit to get them. And again, if you didn't get them like before this, you were basically a season 1 player. So it does come with a lot of exclusivity, and I guess they're trying to retain some of that by not having biters just come in who don't play the game and just get in and just leave. But again, like you're limiting people from spending money. It is increasing exclusivity, which might increase sales, but I doubt it. Like from a business perspective, this is very strange. I doubt it's from a player perspective because I don't think people necessarily care about the Renegade Raider. Maybe I'm wrong because I know the Skull Trooper was very popular thanks to Myth, even though it was a very basic skin, somewhat like these. But it just doesn't make sense. Now, this is where we're gonna go right over here, and we're gonna look and see what the community is saying. So here I have Google pulled up. So on initial look through, right, the first thing I see is I'm quitting Fortnite after this news. So let's take a reading of this. The legendary, which it's not legendary, but I guess they're just calling it that because they think it's cool. Renegade Raider skin is back in Fortnite. So maybe I'm wrong and this is actually a really hyped up skin, although I would really not think so, but leaving some in the community with a bitter taste. This is because some cosmetics like the Aerial Trooper and the original variant of the Raider are considered OG skins, standing out as a badge of honor for the earliest players who supported the game in the heyday. So obviously it was leaked, and then, the leak is true because we see it now. But reacting to the possible return, many showed their obvious disapproval. So this is where, again, this was never in the battle pass. So I think that's the biggest thing. Obviously, it was a seasonal shop. It's almost basically the same thing, but it's not the same thing, and they can get away with it. I think, again, this is where the most recent things they've been doing have been really edging that line and gooning too. And I don't think that's good. I think the fact that they're doing things that I have to question, where it's not overtly bad, but it's leading to bad, and if they take it further, it is bad. But the fact that this is the constant thing I keep making videos about and I keep talking about is not good. Where's the time where I used to make videos just saying, oh my god, they're doing so good, I'm glazing them, I'm going to jerk them off? Like, what happened? Why are we going back into the negative with all these videos where now they're just making all these decisions and changes, like I said, that aren't overtly bad, but have very bad connotations and are very gray at best? It's like, what's going on, man? Is this the downfall of Fortnite? Is Fortnite slipping? Have they finally become so big they can't handle themselves? Because I will say this, in other words, Fortnite has over time definitely gotten more buggy. I mean, every game I go in, and just this season alone, they had it to where when you would get into a new game, there was no play again button. I guess they like glitched it out, they forgot it. And then there's another problem where if I go into a game, I don't see my daily quests. All the quests are marked as completed. I literally can't see any quests, any story, weeklies, nothing. Some games it fixes, some games it doesn't. Over time, as a person who's played Fortnite every season, it's definitely gotten a little bit more degraded. And again, that could either be because they're getting lazy, it could be because there's so much bloat in the game they have to do too much, they're overworked, or maybe they're just incompetent because people left and they took their glory years with them. Maybe there was like great Fortnite developers and they're gone. Who knows? No one knows. But either way, a lot of people were disappointed. And this is where they said after promising it would stay exclusive. So where did they say it would be exclusive? That's the whole thing I'm confused about. So in 2017, there's given rise to a lot of things called gatekeepers, ones who do not wish the majority have exclusive items, which, again, for the battle pass, that's fair. But either way, a message circulating on social media where players urge other players to not purchase the Renegade Raider skin out of respect for the OG players. Yeah, good fucking luck. Like, these people, and I would be the same way with Spider-Gwen, don't get me wrong. But, man, like, what are you even doing? Like, some people are going to listen, most people I don't think will. I don't think most people will care, like, unless you're in the know-how, which sadly for Fortnite is probably a lot of kids, but unless you're in the know-how, you probably don't even know about this. When I saw this game, I was like, why the fuck would I ever want to buy this? I have seen some streamers use it, though, but I wasn't there for Season 1, Chapter 1. I was there around Season 4 of Chapter 1. Maybe even the bare-ass end of Season 3, but I don't give a fuck about the skin. I know some people do, and for those, that's fine. It's just, again, it's the overall concept of the fact that Fortnite is kind of going into this gray area over and over and over again with things that just seem very anti-consumer, anti-player. Not overtly so, but very underhandedly, and it's just risky, man. I don't like that Fortnite's doing, and I don't know. I mean, again, why was the Renegade Raider so popular? It's one of the most legendary skins to debut in Season 1. It was last seen over 2,500 days ago. And this is where, again, if it was in the item shop, it can always come back, right? But it was in a season shop, so I don't know specifically how that works. But now it's basically going to get devalued. They're not necessarily wrong with what they're arguing, but as long as it's not a battle pass skin, again, they're going near that line for me that's like too far, but they're not passing it. They're getting very close though, and I just think it's very scary for Fortnite's future that they keep doing changes and stuff like this. But either way, it is what it is. I'm very curious to see when we're gonna start getting the season skins or the battle pass skins from previous seasons. But overall, I mean, tell me what you think. This is still something that I personally don't care about because it is very, I don't want to say scummy, but it's very like, okay, you guys are technically all right doing it. It wasn't in the battle pass, but like it hasn't appeared before, and they're basically doing it for a quick buck. It's just, why are they making it cost XP too? That's the whole strange part. Again, if that's to save some exclusivity, I think it's dumb. But I don't know. Fortnite might be missing with some of their choices now. I really don't know. But either way, I still do love Fortnite. It's not evil enough to make me hate it. I just think they're going in the wrong direction. And usually in the past when they've done this, they have corrected, they have pivoted back. Maybe not fully, but sometimes they definitely have. And I still trust in the future of Fortnite, especially because I hear some crazy collabs are coming soon. But that's basically what Fortnite is. Not like Overwatch though. Overwatch is just collab and that's it. Trash game for the most part. Fun game, but very money grubby. Fortnite is still not money grubby, and again, at the end of the day, we're getting a lot from Fortnite, so I'll give them still a little leeway with all these changes because at the end of the day, they're not crossing the line, and they still are very nice to us. I still do love Fortnite, despite being critical of them. I just want to see them improve. Either way, tell me what you guys think. This is a very interesting topic. I was surprised that they did this, and I'm very curious to hear what people believe. Either way, I hope everyone enjoyed, and I hope you watch me at Twitch TV/Technics channel.